Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick live stream. We're going to be playing more Bloodborne, and what are we doing this time? I guess we don't really have like a specific objective. We killed the spider boss, and now the moon fell out of the sky and crashed into us, and the whole world is different. So we might go re-explore or find some new areas and stuff. Now, if you don't know the channel you're watching, it's called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day and 7 days a week. It's all story-focused games on here, and I don't talk over the story or cutscene moments, but they are what we call ultra-blind playthroughs. So I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or suggest what to do in the game whether or not they've played it before. Now, if you want to see what happens on this channel, you can type !games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all 7 concurrent gameplay series going, including Bloodborne. And if you like what you see today, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top, you see a follower goal of 9. We're currently at 7, so we're getting there, guys. When we get to that follower goal, we're going to be doing a Voice of Nick voice live on stream. The 28th entry in the Twitch playbook is out right now. That one is called Make Your Streams More Watchable. And that's going to help you to increase visibility on your streams, no matter which platform the viewer is watching on. It's really important stuff, obviously, to be able to see your streams. Now, if you don't know the Twitch playbook, it is a free podcast that I created to help all of you guys in this community either create your own Twitch channels from scratch or improve on an existing channel if you already have one. Every episode is 10 minutes or less, so it's very bite-sized, and it's been coming out for the last 28 weeks in a row, so there's plenty of it. You can find it on iTunes, on Spotify, on all the major podcast platforms by searching the Twitch playbook, or you can type !playbook into the chat. You'll get a link directly to it. Now, let's do it. Let's jump into the show. Welcome Peer-to-Beer into the stream. How are you doing, Peer-to-Beer? What was your favorite thing that you have done so far today? And let's get Bloodborne on that screen. Peer-to-Beer celebrating some of our previous followers. Get some hype in that chat for Goldfish and for Mind Martinez, who followed after the last episode. Thank you for the enthusiasm, Peer-to-Beer. Starting the show off right. Oh, you helped out a friend. Nice. Well, that is a very good one. And now we explore. We don't really have a specific thing that we're looking for. I wrote down a couple of things I wanted to check out. Here's what I have on my Bloodborne list right now. Amygdala fight. Spider monster fight. Oh wait, I killed the spider monster. Boss at Grand Cathedral new. We checked that guy out, couldn't do anything there. New area by Amygdala. Right. Oh wait. Crap. Grand Cathedral, I know what I was talking about there. That's not what I was saying. Okay. Hold on, did not do that. That could be the thing we do right now. New area by Amygdala Church. Here we go. Let's do it. Peer saying concise. Helped out a friend, you mean? It's surprisingly, or not surprisingly, but well, I guess surprisingly vague for anybody. Not necessarily surprisingly, but just it's very close to the chest, close to the vest. How about my day? My day has been going pretty well so far. This is the first video game stream of the day, so I'm happy to be doing it. Yeah, mostly just a lot of work late night last night, so I got a later start to my day. I'm excited for this to be the first major thing that I've done today. The first major thing. Now, we wanted to probably go to the Grand Cathedral, so we have to run up this way. But first, we shall go back to the hunter's thing. Let's give it a look. Let's give it a look. Okay, so we already repaired that stuff. Might as well repair my torch. I mean, I guess we should just repair all this. Because we're going to throw away the souls anyway. Welcome Stitchings into the stream. Can we get an exclamation mark high for Stitchings joining the show? Welcome in. Now, let's go to Graveyard of the Dark Beast, Grand Cathedral. We probably can't teleport to this. Yeah, not functioning. So we want to go to Cathedral Ward, and then we'll go to the Grand Cathedral. Welcome in, Stitchings, to the stream. Oops. Oh, let's get a hearts for Peer-to-Beer. And your friend. That's very nice of you, Peer-to-Beer. It's very nice of you. Now here we go. I'm gonna drink some coffee while we wait. So we're still gonna have enemies on the way, but they're different enemies sometimes. I'm curious what's in Old Yarnum for some reason. I kind of want to check that out. Now, is there a bagman here? And no, there's not. I'm gonna write down that we want to check check Old Yarnum. Oh, hello. Stitchings just finished your social studies book, and now you moved on to reading The Hobbit. Nice. Good stuff. Hope you enjoy it. Is it, you're rereading it, or is it the first time that you're properly going through it? First time reading it, nice. I hope you enjoy it. Can we get some hearts for that first time Hobbit read through? Got him. Okay, this is the guy.
My prey lies in wait this way. Turn back. This is my score to settle.
Oh, you know, I never noticed that there was a Amygdala statue here. I wonder if it's always been that. Or maybe we just notice it now because we now know what Amygdala looks like. Look, there's a bunch of Amygdala statues. This might be new. I feel like I would have noticed, but maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. Let's go, guys. Boss time. Send some hearts. Is it a hunter? Ow. Oh, he one-shotted me. What the heck? What kind of gun is that? It killed me in one hit. Damn, that had 4 bullets at once. I wonder if he has a limited number of shots then. Interesting, interesting. Alright, so we'll have to change our strategy here. Can we get some sad faces for Death by Hunter? Not the way I expected that to go. Alright, let's try it for real this time. That was just a warm-up. Stitching's Peterborough getting those sads. Thank you guys. All right, let's give this another shot. That one was that was an unfortunate circumstance. There's not even like a fog wall here. Stitching's saying, I really would like more Lovecraft books. I enjoy his work. Yeah, I liked At the Mountains of Madness. I've only read the one, but I like that. Very dry. It's able to get a lot of horror out of like very dry treatment, which I appreciate. Look at that sword. It's got like blood coming out of it. Let's try and use our gun on this guy. Damn. Damn. Wow, that is a lot of damage. Oh look, he's stabbing himself, I think, to get the blood out of the sword. Damn! So that sword, when it's not the gun, I don't think, that's doing the damage. I think it's the sword. I think it's the sword. Alright, There's some aspect on that sword that is, further damaging us that I'm not sure about. Okay, so that seemed to be some kind of... I gotta look up what that one was. I think that was blood crazy effect, or what was that effect called? Rapid poison, maybe? I think that physical damage reduction is just going to be the name of the game here. I don't know what else we really want. Welcome Mass Ultra to the stream. Can we get an exclamation mark high for Mass Ultra joining the show? What was your favorite thing you have done so far today, Mass Ultra? Or if you're starting your day, what are you looking forward to doing? I think this is about as good as our costume is gonna get. So we just have to not get hit by those one-shot kills. And we might want to come back to this guy later, but I'm sort of concerned that he might be a limited time offer. Mass Ultra got home this morning from my streamer meetup road trip. Cool. That's fun. What'd you do? Very cool. Now, we're gonna go do this. And I don't know why last time I actually picked up my souls. I never do that. I was probably just absent-mindedly doing it. So they're saying quick weapon is effective, time for hunting, woeful firearm. So they're saying that the firearm is the thing, I guess, that's really powerful. But also that sword is pretty insane. Let's just try not charging our weapon. Damn. Oh, damn it. I was not using my that was so stupid of me. I didn't have my gun equipped. I stabbed him with my fire stick instead. Oh, jeez. I purchased an Amazon Fire Stick on Amazon.com for Prime Day. Stabbed him with that instead of my gun. That was like a perfect opportunity to do a cancel on his attack as well. All right, I'm gonna undo that. I like to walk around with the torch, but I'm just not gonna do that. Mass Ultra hung out with Shroomy, nice. And then Zombie, cool. I didn't know they lived in close proximity to each other. Good stuff. That's fun. Now, Uh-oh. That's it. Oh, he's got a lot of health, though. Look at that. Okay, so he's doing some kind of blood attack to us. That looks like rapid poison, actually. Got him. So we have 15 bullets. Now that we're properly fighting him, I feel like we have a chance. Ah! Damn. Yeah, so that gun is pretty rough. What's the best strategy here? He doesn't seem to get canceled by our attacks. We can't interrupt him by just hitting him. Did you not? It took you 18 hours to drive between? Jeez. That's a heck of a road trip. That's awesome, though. That's really cool that you carved out the time to do it. Good stuff. Did you see some cool things along the way on your road trip? I'm trying to think what our... I don't know what I want to do differently here. I could probably do with some rapid poison resist, I guess. It's not really, like, that important, though, because that's not the thing that's killing us.
I pray light.
Mass Ultra saying it had beautiful scenery and I finally got to see St. Louis Arch in person. Oh, the St. Louis Arch, nice. Only ever seen it in books. That's cool. Nice. I've never, like, taken a big road trip like that. The longest I've ever driven was probably to Vegas, I guess. Or I drove to San Francisco once, and I would never do it again. I hate driving long distances, personally. At least when I have an objective, I do. If I was doing it as just like a thing, you know, as like a, the drive is the trip, then that would be one thing, but yeah, I personally can't do it. Damn. Damn! That gun is pretty insane. Good thing we have about 300 of these blood vials. That's it. Oh! Damn. Alright, so we can't rely on these bullets anymore. We did shoot him a lot, though. He's actually kind of just hurting himself by stabbing himself all the time. I wonder if he has any heals. Or if we could just last him. I wonder if we could literally win by waiting for him to stab himself enough times. That would be a cool strategy. Let's give it a shot. Look, he's taking 406, 435, 464. I want to see if this works. This would actually be an amazing strategy. He's now down to half health, and I don't think we've even hit him, really. Can we get some hearts, ladies and gents? His heart is losing all its blood by stabbing himself with his sword to hurt us. Come on, stab yourself again. There he goes. There he goes. Look at that. He's losing health. Oh my god. Stitching's getting those hearts. Thank you, Stitchings. Yeah, I used to drive to San Diego Comic-Con when I used to do, I used to work at it. Oh, okay, so there was, he did have health. I used to drive to that, and I did not like that. I would fall asleep. I was like falling asleep at the wheel one time, and I had to stay in a hotel in the middle, unplanned, like a motel at the side of the road just because I was going to fall asleep. And then ever since then, I just took the train over from LA. So I wonder how many heals he actually has, though. That's the thing. Uh-oh! Finally got us. So I guess the idea is that we really don't want him to hit us with the blood sword. Here we're getting those hearts. Thank you, Peter Beer. Oh! Yeah. He got us with a visceral attack. That was well timed. Alright, well, doing our best here. I like that strategy better. I like the strategy of just waiting for him to screw himself over. He'll definitely get himself to like half health at least before we have to even start attacking him. Let's get an exclamation mark high for 2989 Amy. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing today? What was your favorite thing that you have done today, 2989 Amy? Or if your day is just starting, what are you looking forward to doing? Yeah, this is the reason that we bought like 250 blood vials. Because I like to experiment. Oh man. Oh, Matt's saying I was just awake for 42 hours between the drive to Zombie and hanging out. Oh man, that's pretty intense. Yeah, be careful on that road. I mean, you're already off the road now, but on the next one. Here we go. Damn. This guy likes to dodge in and then do that. God. All right. We are gonna go to a different boss, I guess. Let's just write this guy down. Oh, we already have him written down. Boss at Grand Cathedral. Okay, so we'll fight him. We still have a bunch of more things to check out, though. We want to do the Amygdala. We want to do I wanted to check Old Yarnum, just for general things. And we have Spider Monster we did. And then we can go past Amygdala's spot in the church that we originally got moved to the Nightmare in. Right. Okay, so now we want to do... Okay. Here we go. What's everybody's plan for the week? Any cool stuff? I'm going to be doing I'm going to the Hollywood Bowl on I think it's Saturday for a Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman's doing like a show there. I guess it's just like it's called Hugh Jackman the Show. So it's like him doing like various stuff that he has done in the past, songs and dances and such. And I'm also going to the Real Life Good Burger. Hooray! I forgot about that actually. I'm going to they're doing a pop-up where Kel Mitchell is going to be at a Real Life Good Burger, and you pay for a ticket and you get a burger and fries and a drink, and you're in Good Burger. That's going to be fun. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is how we got here. Yeah. Peter was saying Hugh Jackman, dreamy chat voice. Oh, like Hugh Jackman, like that. Sydney saying you're gonna stay inside. It's supposed to be over 100. Damn. Yeah, it's probably gonna get like that in LA soon too. Hollywood Bowl is a weird thing too, because it's like rain or shine, they do the show, and it's in an amphitheater. So like, it'll literally be raining on you while you are enjoying the program. We went to the Little Mermaid thing, and it actually was raining during that. And they don't allow you to bring umbrellas either, because it's an amphitheater, so if you had an umbrella, you'd be blocking someone else's view. So you just like get rained on. That's literally like what you do. That is your recourse. But yeah, it's an amazing historic location, and they always put on super top-notch shows. Mass Ultra on vacation till Friday, so you'll probably work on planting your aquarium. Oh, you need heavier plants to keep your fish from uprooting. Oh, your fish would actually like pull the plants out of the thing? That's interesting. I think this guy is new. I don't think he used to be there. I think there used to be birds there. And if that's the case, then that means we have to go recheck all this stuff. Peter is saying, Wednesday you have 37 degrees Celsius, but not 40. Luckily, you're trying to get to the office with Erico. I'm guessing that's hot then, 37? I should probably learn the Celsius scale, but I don't really know it, unfortunately. 2989 Amy is hanging out with a friend on Thursday, Friday doing nothing. Nice, that sounds good. Have a nice hangout day, and then a nice relaxation day. Get it! There it is. I think we might have actually had these guys already. I'm not sure. Damn, all these like weaker enemies are big sources of blood vials. That's pretty crazy. Peter was saying, I think 97 if 100 plus is 40 plus. Yeah, 97 is pretty hot then. That is definitely getting that air conditioning. I've been trying not to use, because obviously I work at home and also I'm at home when I'm not working all day. So like the air conditioning would affect me all day, but we also don't want to leave the air on all day because it's like gonna ramp up our energy bill. And so I've been trying to like not use the air conditioning that much. So like ironically, even though I'm in a place that has air conditioning, it's like pretty hot in here. And also the computers are pretty hot because I have like, let's say I'm playing Bloodborne, for example. I have a PS4 that's like maybe a foot in front of me on this table behind the screen that's running. Then I have a PC that's at my feet that's running, which handles the chat bot and all this stuff and usually plays the games on it. And then there's also the stream PC that's next to me that handles the stream. So that's a bunch of things blowing out heat. It can get a little bit hot in here. Mass saying all that exhaust. Yeah, if I leave the door shut in this room, because I can't leave the window open either, obviously, because that's going to make, you know, all the neighbors are going to be hearing me yelling during my stream until like 2 a.m. or whatever. And also, I don't want outside noise. But, yeah, so it's like, if I leave the door shut in the room, there's no way for the air to escape, and it just becomes like complete CO2. It's like toxic air in my room. Peter is saying, those are the benefits of working studying, not for yourself. The air conditioning is free, bad side, none at home. Yeah, it's, I guess, like, I'm doing a new thing now, and I want to see if it's pretty good. Like, I leave it on a pretty, like, high temperature so that it doesn't turn on that often, but then I turn on the fan, like, for a short amount of time every once in a while, just to, like, vent out all of the, like, CO2 and stuff, and that seems to work. I mean the fan of the air conditioner, though, not like the... I actually have regular fans that are blowing on me, too. But, like, the air conditioner fan, so that, like, you know, pumps that, like, Freon in. Pure, sweet Freon. Matt saying my room does the same, plus acoustic foam on the walls, gets hot in there. Oh, yeah, I have acoustic foam as well. Definitely increases, and I have a rug, carpet? No, rug. Yeah, like a rug on the floor to try and get the echo out as well. Let's see here. I really like acoustic foam though. It just looks cool too. The egg crates. And it's super cheap. I think I got like all of the foam that lines like the corner of my area. So maybe it's like, I don't know, 24 blocks of foam for like 10 bucks on Amazon. Stitching saying your fiance is complaining about how hot it is in England. It's like 74 Fahrenheit. I'll gladly take that. Yeah, but it could be like pretty humid over there too, like really muggy. Because, like, for example, I don't know what it's like over by you in WV, but when I was in Florida, like, the same temperature in Florida is, like, it feels way hotter than the same temperature would feel in LA. Because in LA, it's, like, very dry, so there's no, like, there's almost no detriment to the heat unless it's, like, extreme heat, unless it's, like, 90 to 100 to 120 degrees or something. Yeah, like, in Florida, a little bit of heat goes a long, long, long way. Stitching saying you just don't want to open the door. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's pretty intense. Oh, heat. I've always hated heat since I was a kid. Also because I was a little bit heavy as a kid, so, like, I guess I retained heat more, but, like, I hated heat because it was like, with cold, you could just put more items on. Like, I never understood why people hated cold, because it's like, just put on another jacket or something. Like, what do you care? Put on 50 jackets. You can put on as many as you want. But if you have heat, you can't take off your skin. You can't take off your musculature. You have nothing else to take off once you take off all your clothes. And that's my thing about heat. $29 agree. Mass Ultra indeed. We're the heat hater club in here. Stitching saying overly sensitive to temperature / heat is the worst. Yeah, heat sucks. Heat just sucks. Wait, so let's try going to where the Gatling gun guy was. Mass has 2 whole walls done to the stream room. Doubles as a studio, trying to give the room a vocal booth type of isolation. Nice. Yeah, I actually my roommate moved out of this house like, or rather, it's a 3-bedroom, and one of the roommates moved out, and his room was right next to mine, and instead of getting a 3rd roommate, I just took over his room, so I pay more rent, but also I have a studio, or like a home office where I can, all my computers are in there, which is not, it used to be that my computers would make my sleeping area really hot, because like my room would be like super hot. But now I have all my computers in the office, and I can do my freelance work and all my streaming and stuff separated from where I sleep and read books and, just like generally like live. And that's really nice. I'm pretty happy with this setup. Let's see here. So this is, yeah, this is where all those guys were, and this is kind of like the last thing here. I don't think there's really anything else. It looks kind of the same, too. I just had a feeling that Old Yarnum might be different. I don't know. Oh yeah, look, they make him slightly stronger. Antidote. Aha! Monster's coming. Massing, that's how I feel. We went from having our PC in the bedroom, then you bought a house, and now your wife and I both have our own offices. It is really, yeah. It was like, at first I was like, well, I'll just move it in here for now, because like there's nothing in here, between roommates. And then I was like, oh, this is actually really good. Like I didn't realize how hot my computers were making it. Because I leave them on too, because a lot of times I like render stuff at night. So it's like running and the fans are spinning and stuff, and I didn't realize how hot it was making it. Uh-oh. Wow, that's a lot of hits. Why did I jump into him? Getting a lot of gemstones here, but I don't think they're really good ones. Oh, look at that. Is that like a dark beast, maybe? They might have strung up a dark beast. Or something. I don't know what that is. It's crazy, though. Look at all that blood. Mass saying it was smart baiting them into narrow stairs. Thank you, thank you. My favorite strategy in Souls is like, when you can't beat them, then funnel them, and then beat them. Now, we want to go... This area has like one enemy in it, I think. But I think there might be somebody who ends up here later. That's my theory. Oh, what's that? I think that's new, that big rock. Oh yeah, there was birds here, that's right. If you put all the birds together, they equal one enemy. Matt saying, why not? It worked for the Spartans. That's true. We're gonna Thermopylae this thing. A little bit of that Lacedaemon. Okay, that is where one of the bosses was... I don't think that's new. That's just something that was there. Now let's see if we can... I don't really know what I'm searching for right now. I'm just kind of looking around, but I just have a feeling that there's going to be new stuff. This is a shortcut back up to the zone that we were in. Hello, sirs. I remember you. Can't get me. This is where those two werewolves were. Remember when these guys used to be so hard for us? Not anymore, you're not. Oh, there's only one werewolf now. That's new. Unless the other one walked somewhere. Yeah, he's over there. I think I'm just imagining a lot of the changes. I don't think there's actually anything different going on. What's interesting is that I don't think the sky has changed in Old Yarnum. And I'm curious why that is. Uh-oh. Damn, stop attacking for a sec. Let me hit you. Some people. Oh, hello. I think he came from above. I remember that happening to me before. Now what is this? Somebody keeps raiding my notes. 13, 12, oh, 31. Don't you dare look at me. I guess that's the one people like. I remember that was a sniper rifle guy. And so I was saying, like, don't you dare look at me, like, sniper guy. That's a pretty good one if I do say so myself. And if those 31 people do say so themselves as well. Alright, let me do something real quick. 1 second. Okay. Stitching saying, what are your thoughts on the Switch Lite? I have no problem with it. I'm not gonna buy one because I need to plug mine in for streaming. But the Switch Lite to me seems like a thing that's just made for somebody who only ever wanted a 3DS. You know, like who was only ever going to buy a console that was portable, or a portable handheld device. And to that person, all the extraneous features like the snappable controllers and the motion and everything doesn't really mean anything. So it makes sense that that person would not want to pay an extra $100 for a bunch of features they don't want. So I think it's a pretty great idea, Switch Lite. If I didn't stream, that would be the one I would get, because I never actually use... When I'm playing my Switch personally, I never dock it. I never use motion controls. All I play is like JRPGs that don't have motion controls anyway on the Switch. So it's like, I think that would be the one I would get. It's probably also made for Japan too, because they really love portable consoles. Like the 3DS is huge in Japan. And I'm sure that's what everybody actually wants, is just like a handheld. Like Japan, I'm pretty sure is where the Vita did a lot better than it did here, because like people actually were looking for a portable console there. And so yeah, Switch Lite is just a larger Vita, which not necessarily the thing everyone's looking for in the US, but probably the thing people are looking for in Japan. And that's my thought on it. What about you? Are you gonna get a Switch Lite? Ow! Get out of here! Don't bite me. I don't know where your teeth have been. Like, give me rabies or something. Let's see. I think there was at least one house here that had a person in it. Yeah, this is where the boss was. I wonder if there's a new boss here now. I just love our outfit. Look at this outfit. Scarecrow Skeleton Man. So good. Stitching saying, I feel it's a great alternative for those who can't afford a Switch, still want to play Switch games, can save up for a Switch but still have a light to play games while they save. Yeah, for sure. I think, like, because it's also, on a 3DS, you don't have the expectation of being able to snap the controllers apart and play a multiplayer game. So, like, for somebody like me, especially who, I never play games with anyone, as you guys know. I always play games solo. So, like, I'm not going to be snapping it apart to play, like, Smash Brothers or Mario Kart or whatever. And, like, I'm just going to be playing a JRPG. Like, I don't need to be able to do all the other Switch stuff. I just want to play the game, you know what I mean? So, like, I would totally, if I didn't need to plug it in to stream, like, if I could have plugged it in while holding it, like, in my hand or something, I would totally buy a Switch Lite if I didn't already have a Switch. I think it's a good idea. Let's see. What was I gonna do next? Old Yarnum we checked, so I can check that one off. Boss at Grand Cathedral, we can't beat yet. I'm not afraid to admit it. I want to go to the Nightmare and we'll just round out our level up, so let's see what we need for a level up here.
Welcome, what is... Good hunter. Your presence somehow soothes. I sense the ancient echoes. They course your veins. Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Okay, we need 20,000 more souls, which is basically like one
Farewell, may...
instance of fighting these guys in the academy, and then a couple of items. Stitching saying, I don't play a ton of multiplayer games, so I'm kind of happy about the alternative too. Yeah, it's just another, you know, another option for people. I think it's cool. Some people were really mad about the Switch Lite, but personally I think, like, I don't see why it's a bad thing to have more ways to enjoy the same games. And it's probably also based on some kind of market research, because some people are saying, like, oh, the fact that the console is coming out that doesn't have motion controls means that more developers will cater to not having motion controls. But I'm sure it was made because of some kind of research that Nintendo did, where they said, like, oh, people aren't necessarily they're not really buying the console for motion controls overall. Like, maybe that was sort of a course correction as well. So you say, wonder if they will reboot Pikachu and Eevee for the Lite? You actually don't have to play it with motion. You don't have to do the thing where you throw the Pokeball. When you have it docked already, like if you have the controllers, you know, on the console, like how you would do it in handheld mode, then you just, I think you just press a button or move the stick or something to throw the ball. So it would already work on the Lite the way it is. Damn, that guy really throws up pretty hard. Okay, so we need 33,000. So we might have to kill these guys again. That's not too bad. This area seems really unbalanced. It seems really unbalanced. But also, if it's in the game, again, I'm not going to not do it. Stitching saying, I don't think it's a bad thing either. Yeah, let people play those games. That's very true. Very true. I think, like, Peter Beer, why would anyone be mad about it? Just buy it or don't. It's kind of like how, the way I compare it is like so when the Xbox 360 first came out, they actually did make a relatively bad mistake, which was that it was 2005, and it wasn't really a given that, it's hard to think of now, but at the time, in 2005, it wasn't a given that consoles would have a built-in hard drive, because no consoles really had that yet. The PS2, the Xbox, the GameCube were out, and they didn't have built-in hard drives, so the Xbox 360 was the first one to do it. And they had one model that was, I think it was like 350, and it had a really small hard drive. It was like 16 gigs or something, or whatever, you know, like whatever was decent for that time. And then there was one model that had no hard drive, and it was called the 360 Arcade. And the 360 Arcade required that you use a memory card, that you buy a separate memory card to play your games on. And the problem was, then all developers had to make their games not utilize the hard drive. And it actually kind of screwed up the 360 for a really long time, because every developer had to assume that you wouldn't have a hard drive, so they couldn't like install the game, they couldn't, you know, cache the load times or anything. So like a lot of the load times were really bad on 360 at the beginning. And for years, the 360 was sort of crippled by that, until they eventually said, we're giving up on anyone who doesn't have a hard drive already in their console, like you just have to get one. And then they started supporting installs and stuff. But that's like an example of how that could go wrong. I just don't think that's a real problem with the Switch Lite, because like motion controls were never that like consequential on the Switch anyway.
Are your feet as fat as your wits? Oh, cease this dithering. Take the plunge. Throw yourself to the wolves.
This guy in here looks like unmasked Darth Vader. Look at that guy. Let me look on you with my own eyes. You look like a scarecrow. Welcome, Vinsanity, to the stream. Can we get an exclamation mark high for Vinsanity? Thank you for the host as well. Ben Frost, thank you for the host. Alright, so hold on. We want to welcome Ben Frost into the stream as well. Can we get an exclamation mark high for Ben Frost joining the show? Welcome in. Oh, Vinsanity getting some pizza. Nice. What kind of pizza are you getting? I haven't had pizza in a really long time. Aha! So now we have enough blood echoes to level up. By the way, guys, anyone who missed the episode, there was one episode where I literally went through all of these classrooms and destroyed every single chair in all of the rooms. So if you ever want to watch something that's extremely relaxing and monotonous, then watch me destroy every single chair in the Bloodborne Academy. It is very, very satisfying to do. Vinsanity, did you see Far From Home, you're saying? I have not seen it yet, no. I would like to. I haven't really been watching anything in theaters recently. I'll probably just wait for it to come out on video. Yeah, unfortunately I haven't been going to the theater very often.
Welcome. What is it?
Oh wait, you said what kind of pizza though? Pepperoni and salami. Nice. Meat lovers. Pepperoni and salami. Isn't pepperoni made out of salami? Or no? Am I wrong about that? Or is that its own thing?
Very well, let...
I might be wrong. It's very possible that I'm wrong. Okay, so we want to do... Arcane might be good. I mean, strength will increase our attack thing. We'll go for this. I would like to get vitality also. It might be time. It might be time to actually get... Once we get to 40 strength, we'll do vitality.
Farewell.
Oh, Stitching's getting a bless. Thank you, Stitchings. All the people who said bless us with blood in this game are dead now. Or they just, like, their houses have no answer. They must have left the house or like they died or something. Here's saying that's creepy. Yeah. They are very good at that in this game. Vinsanity seen Toy Story 4 on pre-sale. Nice. I haven't seen that movie either. I also haven't seen Toy Story 2 or 3 in my reckoning of movie viewing, which is to say that any movie that I saw before I left college does not count as being seen. Let's see. We want to go to... we were sailing along. You can actually go to Moonside Lake? I don't know that I've ever done this. I don't remember there being a lamp here. By Moonside Lake. There's nobody here though. It's just a wasteland. There's no like moon or anything. Stitching saying that Hasbro is trying to crowdfund a Unicron figure. Is it the size of like a house? Is it the relative size to the size of a Transformer toy? That'd be pretty good. Got some Orson Welles voice lines to put in it. Unicron's such a weird character. I don't really know anything about Transformers, but I've seen that movie, and I really enjoyed that movie, even though it was like not a very good movie. The 1986 or 7 one. But yeah, I thought that character was really something. So our objective now is Amygdala fight. That's what we're going for. Or we could do the Hunter's Nightmare, which would also be good. Let's give the Amygdala fight a good, honest shot here. See what we can do with this. Here we go. Stitching's saying they want 8,000 people to pre-order it, then they will make it. That's probably fair. It's got to be really expensive to make. So they have to be guaranteed, like, you know, the sale. Been saying, am I going to San Diego Comic-Con? No. I haven't gone to Comic-Con in a couple of years. It was always really fun, but yeah, not about that con life anymore. Let's see. Stitching saying they said 600 USD. How big is it? Do you know how big it's gonna be? Wait, so how do we get... Oh, you know what? I went too far. We want to go this way. Oh! Get out of there. We want to go this way. Are you going, Vinsanity, to San Diego Comic-Con? That's where we want to be, down there. I kind of screwed this up, though. I should probably just go back. Not that it really matters. Where is this shortcut that I thought I knew about? Oh yeah, it's right here. See you later. So we wasted 1 blood vial and just damaged ourselves right there. Otherwise, pretty good to go. Now we fight Amygdala, and we hope for the best. So Amygdala is heavy on arcane damage. How's our arcane resist with this outfit? Not very good. I want to just see what happens if we try and fight him with the scarecrow. Let's do it. Can we get some hearts in that chat? Fighting Amygdala. Oh crap. Yeah, that thing is not very fun. Stitchings with those hearts. Thank you, Stitchings. Uh-oh. That's right. We want to hit his hands, not his feet. Not his feet, I said. Oh, big hit. Also big hit. That was close. Put your hands somewhere that I can hit him. Like that. Thank you. Damn, look at that. And he can put his hands behind himself too, because he has a million arms. Okay, we're halfway here. We gotta gain our endurance back. That's it. Oh! I think we visceraled him. Oh my god, he pulled off his arms. He ripped off his own arms. He's gonna hit us with them. Holy crap, that's a heck of a strategy. Because now I can't hit his arms. That's one way. It doesn't seem like it would avoid him taking damage though, because he is now actively bleeding out due to his arms being removed. But hey, to each his own, right? Damn, I actually can't really hit him though. Can I hit his tail? No, it doesn't do any damage. Oh, he got me with that. Alright, we're at 12 blood vials. Where are his arms? How can I hit his arms? Uh-oh. Whoa, he's shooting lasers! Oh, can I hit his arm while he's holding it? Does that work? I don't know that would make sense, but nothing makes sense here. I might have to hit the arm that he's holding. Oh no, I can hurt this arm. Yes! We almost got him! Oh! We got him! Holy! Oh my god, can we get some hearts? Some hype! It's raining blood. Amygdala. Good stuff. Holy crap. Scarecrow is bloodied, battered, but not beaten. Oh man, Stitching's Benfrost, Pure Beer with that hype. Thank you guys. Stitching's getting that bless. Holy crap, that was a fight and a half. He pulled off his own arms to smack us with them. I've never would have expected that to be his strategy. Doesn't this area look like Nightmare Before Christmas? It's like the texture of the roots and stuff. It looks like the way that one area in Nightmare looks. When Jack like he is walking on that thing that keeps extending forwards, the hill thing. Holy crap. Let's look at our new chalice. So now we can do different chalice dungeons, I guess. Ailing Lauren chalice. And we have a Hintertomb chalice. A chalice that breaks a labyrinth seal. Lauren is a tragic land that was devoured by the sands. The tragedy that struck the ailing land of Lauren is said to have its roots in the scourge of the beast. Some have made the dreaded extrapolation that Yharnam may be next. Oh. Did I ever look at the Hintertomb one? A chalice that breaks a labyrinth seal. Hintertombs are the peripheral catacombs of the old underground labyrinth. To this day, the Watchers continue to expand the Hintertombs, unceremonious catacombs filled with graves and death. Damn. Wow, guys. So I wonder now if he will be gone from the area outside the nightmare. Like if we killed him in real life. If you die in the dream, you die in real life. That type of thing. Let's see what we got in here. So this is now a dead end. This is it. Nothing but dawns here. Wondrous joy and time for inquisitiveness. Any invisible walls? No. The sky and the cosmos are one. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. I would like to go look at what happens if you come back here. Oh man. That was something, guys. So let's go. Yep, Amygdala's chamber. Let's go to the lecture building first. We'll take these guys down. We probably need about 34,000 souls, I'm going to say. Around 34,000. And then let's see if we can't get... There's a couple of things we want to do. We want to go back to his chamber.
Are your feet as fat as your wits? Oh, cease this dithering.
I thought he was going to change his dialogue if we killed Amygdala. Maybe the doll changed his dialogue. We'll have to check that. We want to go back to the chamber, and we want to go back to where he appears, to where Amygdala appears in the main area, in the regular Yharnam. Whoa! Weapon at risk? Oh, crap. Here we go. Got him. Alright, he's at 32,000 now. So we can't get it from getting those guys, so we might as well just go back. We're gonna fix our weapon. Yeah, that's the thing about this weapon is I really like it. And it has that electroshock ability, which is pretty unique. There's not a lot of weapons that do the there's not a lot of weapons that actually do the sort of like elemental things. But it's very brittle, so you have to keep fixing it. It definitely has an upkeep cost. Yeah, Tonitrus, 24 out of 100. It's not that expensive to fix it, it's just like inconvenient. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna get a level up, and then we are going to check all those areas I mentioned. And this, by the way, this thing that we're doing to get all these students, this is the reason that Dark Souls 2 invented that mechanic to like kill the enemies. Like in Dark Souls 2, if you kill the same enemy, I think like a dozen times, then they won't show up anymore. And I'm pretty sure this is why they added that mechanic to Dark Souls 2, because it's really smart. Like, because people in Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne and everything, they just do this, where you can just, if you can find an area where you get a lot of souls for killing easy enemies, you can just, you know, kind of keep doing it. I think a lot of people are too down on Dark Souls 2. I think it had a lot of really great ideas. Getting all of our bullets back that we spent fighting that one guy. Damn, we haven't even beaten that guy yet. Okay, we might as well take down one. So he gives us 843 blood echoes. That means we're basically getting one blood vial per one of these guys that we kill. So it's pretty useful. You know, it seems like, oh, this isn't really going to lead to a level up, but it is giving us an item that we really need. Because the blood vials cost around like 750, I want to say. I think it's 720 because the last one was 540.
Well, what is it here?
You have anything to say?
Good hunter. Very well.
No. Good.
Farewell.
This scarecrow costume is so good. Glad we got it. So we have 464 bullets. We have 200 exactly blood vials. That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay, now. Oh, wait, not there, not there. Any new stuff here? No. I mean, we could buy all this stuff. I don't have enough to repair this. Wow, it actually costs a lot. All right, let's, might as well repair it now. Oops. Uh-oh. So what are our other two things we have? Max stamina and slow poison resist. We don't need that though. All types of resist is good. Moon we want. More echoes from enemies is always good. Oops. Boost to transform. Don't even know what that is. Max vials, don't care. Visceral attack, could be good. Restore HP, don't want that. More echoes, don't want that. Physical damage, arcane, fire, bolt, frenzy, poison, slow poison. So we don't want the slow poison either. We're gonna get all types of resist, and then this one. Wait. Oh yeah, that's what we want. Okay. And we can also check if we have any new fortifications. Just a really cursory look here. What's our existing stat here? Blunt attack up 12.6%. Plus 13.5? Holy crap. Yeah, I want that. Oh, this one's physical and weapon durability. That one's really good. But honestly, like, what's weapon durability really gonna get us? We're gonna go all out on physical attack. This one's physical 13.5. Okay, now we're all good. Yeah, baby. And we can buy another thing. Okay. Now we want to go here to the... It was somewhere. Where the heck was it? We want to go to that one church that had the... It might be one of these. I don't think it is, though. It's not the graveyard. It's not the Grand Cathedral. It's not the Tomb of Erdin. Maybe it's the Church of the Good Chalice. I really don't think it is, though. Because I'm pretty sure the Church of the Good Chalice is where we fought that other boss. It's not this, yeah. Okay, so then we want to go... Oh yeah, this is in Old Yarnum. This is that one place we just checked out. Okay. So now we want to go to... How would we get to that? We would have to go from the Cathedral Ward. I thought that there was a way to spawn at that thing, though. And what we want to do, basically, is just see if Amygdala is sitting there or not. So, number one, we can go right outside the building. I'm guessing there might be two Amygdalas, though, or two beings that are similar to him. So the one outside this church might still be there. But then the one in the other church might not. Okay, let's give it a look. Here we go. Oh, wait. Peer-to-Beer was going to bed during the Amygdala fight. I didn't even see that. It was drowned out by our excitement and our hype. Peer-to-Beer, have a fantastic night. I'm sure Peer-to-Beer has already gone to bed, but I will post that message in there. You missed our triumphant victory. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. Oh no, Peer-to-Beer got that hype. Peer-to-Beer saw it. Okay, wait. Let's talk to them. Yeah, same thing. Now we want to go to up. Yeah. Damn, there's a lot of, you have to remember a lot of like geographical layouts when you play these games. And it's kind of what I love about it. Like, it really, really challenges you. The fact that there's no map. In a lot of games, I tend to like super rely on the map. And it's like a big problem for me actually in a lot of open world games like GTA, because I'll end up looking at the map sort of like more than I look at the game. And I like in Bloodborne and all the Souls games that it's like you just have to remember it, and like that means that you're completely focused on the action on screen. It's a very smart way to design it, assuming that your game is laid out in such a way. Okay, so we only have to kill a couple of guys. We have to take out this bagman, who may or may not be there. Killing the spider monster may have removed all the bagmen. Yes, it did. That's really strange. This new moon has removed all of the bagmen. That's concerning, but can't say I'm complaining. Oh, whoa. Didn't realize you were still alive. Got him. Whoa. Ow. You're gonna kill me. That wasn't part of the plan. Oh look, Amygdala is still there. I can see his tentacles. So we only killed him in the nightmare. Unless this one is also not Amygdala. Because remember, this one says when he picks you up. Hold on. Oh god, look at that. When he picks you up, he says this. I wonder if he'll say a different thing.
Oh, Amygdala. Oh, Amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
I love that guy's voice. There's something about it. So I previously thought it was someone else saying to this that this guy was Amygdala. Like, oh, Amygdala, you, guy who's picking me up, have mercy on the poor bastard. But what he's saying is that the guy who picked me up is not Amygdala, and he knew he was sending me to the nightmare zone because Amygdala is there. So that, I guess that's what that means. So neither of these spider monsters actually is Amygdala. So now we want to go back to Amygdala's chamber. $29.89 Amy saying, ew, Spider-Man! Yeah. You know what's worse than a Spider-Man? A Spider Cthulhu. And that's what those guys sort of are. Alright, so. Is there anything here now? No. Gov Healthcare saying, hearing Amygdala pronounced that way? Yeah, well, because it, we were discussing it that it's like, one might think that it would be pronounced as like the brain, the part of the brain, like amygdala. But there's two L's in Amygdala, and it's pronounced as a different thing. But I assume that it, because we were looking up like the, sort of the functions of the amygdala, which controls, like, among other things, motor functions. And it's pretty interesting because Amygdala has 6 arms or 8 arms or something, and then he has feet as well. So, like, it would kind of make sense that he has, like, a really pronounced amygdala. It's interesting, like, naming structure. I wonder if the Japanese name is also informed by that. Welcome, by the way, Gov Healthcare, into the stream. Welcome into the stream. So I can cross off. What can I cross off? Amygdala fight is done now. New area by Amygdala Church is not done. Boss at Grand Cathedral is not done. Those are the 2 things we still have to do. Okay. That's my Bloodborne checklist, ladies and gents. I always keep a checklist of the stuff that I want to do in a Souls game. Just in case. Okay, we should also fix our sword. And we should replenish our items if we have to. Antidote? No. Beast blood? Nope. Molotov. Pebbles? No. Do we need any more of those coins? I think that's everything. Good. Now we can buy 1 bullet, I guess. I think they're 400. And ladies and gents, that's going to do it for Bloodborne. Thank you everybody for joining the show. This has been a heck of an episode. We beat the boss that we didn't think we could beat, but then we found a new boss that we can't beat yet. So the world keeps spinning, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we are going to raid at the end of this. So let's get a raid message in that chat. And make sure you guys copy down that raid message and get ready to jump into another channel. We will be posting that in. Meatball Marauders are here to party. Or if anybody out there is on a device where you can't copy and paste things, then write your own raid message and get ready to paste that into the chat. You can just write it right into this chat here and then write it into the other chat later. But the idea is we don't all have to have the same message. We just want to show that we're all coming in with a raid. So make sure you join in with that. It's always more fun when you do. Now, you have a couple minutes to get your raid message ready, though. So get hyped, ladies and gents, and we'll be jumping in there in just a sec. But first, if you don't know the channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day and 7 days a week. It's all story-focused games on here, and I don't talk over the story or cutscene moments, but they are what we call ultra-blind playthroughs. So I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or suggest what to do in the game whether or not they've played it before. Now, if you want to see which games are being played on the channel, you can type !games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all 7 concurrent gameplay series going, including Bloodborne. And if you like what you saw today, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top, you see a follower goal of 9. We're currently at 7, so we're almost there, guys. The 28th entry in the Twitch playbook is out right now. That one is called Make Your Streams More Watchable, and that's going to help you to increase visibility on your streams, no matter what device the person watching is viewing on. Really important stuff, guys. You want to make sure your streams are able to be seen, of course. If you don't know the Twitch playbook, it is a free podcast I created to help all of you guys in this community either create your own Twitch channels from scratch or improve on an existing channel if you already have one. Every episode is 10 minutes or less, so it's very bite-sized, and it's been coming out for the last 28 weeks in a row, so there's plenty of it. You can find it on iTunes, on Spotify, on all the major podcast platforms by searching the Twitch playbook, or you can type !playbook into the chat here. You'll get a link directly to it. Now, if you like the channel, you want to support the stuff that I do, then consider subscribing. Subscribers get a whole bunch of stuff on here, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win in the heist minigames, and ad-free streams. Another great way to support the stream is to cheer or donate. Cheers and donators both get custom Voice of Nick voices as their shoutouts. On the donation leaderboards this week, we have nobody. And on the cheer leaderboards this week, we have nobody. They've all just reset. It is Monday morning, ladies and gents, so it's anybody's game. Thank you to everybody who supports this channel, though. It is highly appreciated. You're directly helping these shows to get better. Every single day, I improve at least one thing about this family of channels, whether it is the Twitch streams you see in front of you and tweaking all the things related to that, whether it's creating and posting content that goes on the social channels, whether it is adding or improving the Discord or wiki pages, whether it is creating, writing, posting, recording all of the Twitch playbook episodes. All of that stuff, guys, is in large part thanks to all of you for supporting these streams by cheering, donating, subscribing, gifting subs, or gifting games. Thank you so much to everybody who does it. It is very highly appreciated. And a big shout out to all of our mods and admins as well who make this community amazing. Now let's jump into a raid. See what we have here. The way we do raids on this channel is a little bit different than many may be used to. We always raid on here somebody who is playing a previous game in our playthrough series, so as not to see any information about games that we're currently playing or any games that we plan on playing in the future. So let's take a quick look around the Twitch and see what we can find. We have, a couple of cool things happening at the moment. Let's take a look at a few of these, and while they're opening and going through their ads and everything, we will also look through a few of the games that we played. Now, there are a whole bunch of them. I'm just looking through this list. Holy crap. We have a list that's so large that it's actually longer than my entire 1080 PC monitor. That's a heck of a lot of video games that we have played on here, and they're all great. They're all very good. So, let's see if we can find something. Yeah, I have a hard time finding. I always try to look for people playing Red Dead Redemption 2, but it's so hard to find a person who's playing the actual campaign as opposed to the multiplayer. There's always people playing multiplayer on Twitch. It's hard to find somebody who's doing the regular game. I believe we have found one though. Let's take a look at Darksaber2K, who does seem to be playing Red Dead Redemption 2 campaign. And let's jump in there. Make sure you post that raid message. You can see it in the chat there. It says, Meatball Marauders are here to party. Or if you're on a device that cannot copy-paste, then you are not left out. Write your own raid message, rather, in the chat and write it into that chat that we joined. because we want to all show that we're coming in with the raid together. So make sure you join in that raid, guys, no matter how you do it. I will see you all later. We have 2 video game streams coming up later today after this one, and 1 secret stream if you can find it. Until then, everybody, bye-bye. Thanks for watching.